Hey everyone, I wish you warm welcome. Today's sequence is designed to build strength in your legs and improve flexibility at the back of your legs and in your torso. So without further ado, let's begin with Ardha Uttanasana box pose. Come next to the wall, stand feet are hip width apart, toes are pointing towards the wall in the front. Bring your hands on the wall and your elbows close to your sides, and the hands are at the waist level and fingers are pointing towards the ceiling. So adjust the distance between the wall and you so that your hands are comfortably are on the wall. While maintaining this alignment, lift your chest up, move the shoulder joints back. Lift the front of your pelvis up if you feel any compression at your lower back. See if lifting the front of your pelvis or tilting your pelvis helps to release the compression at the back. If so, do that. Otherwise, you don't have to do it. While maintaining this alignment, slowly walk back and bring your torso parallel to the ground. Your heels can be slightly ahead of your hips or they can be in line with your hips. Face parallel to the ground and move the shoulder joints back. When I say that, I don't want you to lift the shoulder joint more close to your ears like this. Instead of that, move them back like this. Okay? Then press all the edges of your feet. That means your big toe, little toe, inner edges and outer edges of your feet on the ground. Just observe your body weight. Are you heavy on the balls of your feet or on the heels? If so, see if you can bring evenness of your body weight among your feet. Then push your thighs back towards the wall behind to move your hips towards the wall behind. Keep breathing, slow and steady breath. So moving your hips back, allow to extend your spine from your lower back all the way up through your head towards the wall in the front. Bring attention to your breath. And when I say bring attention to when I say bring attention to your breath, I just want you to observe your breath. Don't want to change anything. Just observe your breath. Make this a last breath. And when you are ready, slowly come forward. Hands stay on the wall. Stay here for a breath or two. Stay here for a breath or two. Slow and steady breath. And when you are ready, let's go back in Ardha Uttanasana. Once again, observe the evenness of your body weight among your feet. Move your thighs back to move your hips back. Get that length at your back. So imagine the lengthening sensation from your neck all the way through your head towards the wall in the front. Your arms are straight at the elbows and press all the fingers on the wall. First finger, middle finger, little finger, and especially your thumbs. Press them on the wall. See if there is any part of your palm is not touching to the wall and press it on the wall. Bring awareness to all the parts of your palms. While maintaining this alignment, press your feet on the ground and use your core, your abdomen, to lift your torso up. If this is too hard, then walk a bit further ahead and then come up with the support of the wall. If this is going well, slowly go forward, back into Ardha Uttanasana, hands on the wall. Take a breath, slow and steady. And when you finish your second breath, once more, while pressing the feet on the ground and lifting the front thighs up, slowly lift your torso up and raise your arms up and bring them close to your ears. Ardha Uttanasan, sorry, Urdhva, Urdhva Hastasan, that is upward arms pose. Slow and steady breath. Move the shoulder joints back. Feel that extension in your inner arms and outer arms towards the ceiling. Let your fingers extend. Fingers are not curled towards the ground. Let them extend towards the wall. And try to not lift that lower front ribs up. So when I say that, I mean you don't want to lift your lower front ribs up like this or push your rib cage forward. I want you to bring the rib cage in and lifting your chest but not pushing your rib cage forward and not tilting your pelvis. Relax your face. Once more, go forward, hands on the wall, Ardha Uttanasana. And this time, imagine that there is a belt around the top of your thighs and someone is behind you pulling that belt towards the wall behind, and your hips are being pulled back, and you're getting that extension in your torso, and you're creating that long spine. Imagine imagine the sides of your trunk are being extended towards the wall in the front. Slowly raise your arms up, Urdhva Hastasana, and bring your arms down in Tadasana. From here, bring your feet together, arms at your sides, and bring your hands on your hips, and raise your right leg and place it all the way back. Okay, as back as you can. So we are going into Virbhadrasana 1. So when you do that, you may want to move or slide your mat all the way back so that you have a grip on your feet. Okay, I will also do that. I will move my mat back, come into Ardha Uttanasana, Urdhva Hastasana, bring your feet together, bring your arms next to your legs or at the sides of your legs. Then hands on your hips, raise your right leg, bring your right leg back. Then your right leg is slightly turned in towards the wall on your left. So turn the leg in, turn the feet in. Just observe the alignment of your left heel and the right arch, they are in line. Then while maintaining your hands on the hips, turn your hips towards the wall on your left. Turn as much as you can. Of course, you want to turn your right leg as well in to get that rotation from your hips. And now, while raising your arms up, bend your left leg and wiggle it forward to so that you are not passing your knee is not passing the ankle. You may want to lift your right heel and turn that right leg forward to bring the right hip forward. That's absolutely fine. But your intention should be to press that right heel back on the ground. Take a breath or two here. Get stable. Gentle smile on your face. Lift the front of your pelvis up towards the chin. That means you're tucking your tailbone in and not tilting your pelvis. Now, while maintaining this alignment, lift the heel up and transfer the body weight slowly on your left leg. So, of course, you're moving your back leg forward. If you're just keeping your back leg where it was, you won't be able to transfer your body weight on your fully or completely on your left leg. So it's important, observe my right leg and move it forward. Then maintain your arms in line with your torso and then push with your right leg and land back with your hands on the wall in Veerbhadrasana 3, that is warrior pose 3. Observe the alignment of my top leg, which is my right leg. The toes are pointing towards the wall, toes are pointing towards the ground, and my hip is moving towards the ground direction. I'm not tilting my hip like this. Press it down towards the ground and then raise your right leg up. Extend it, open the back of your knee of the right leg so that both the legs are straight. Take a breath or two. Slowly bend your leg. Bring your right leg down. Walk it forward. Back to Ardha Uttanasana. Feet can be hip width apart or together. Hands on the wall. Slow and steady breath. Take a breath here. Couple of breaths before we do the opposite side. Bring your feet together. Come to Urdhva Hastasana, to Tadasana. Hands on your hips. Raise your left leg. Place it all the way back. Then turn your left leg in towards the wall in the front. Then raise your left heel up so that you can turn that left leg more towards the wall in the front, and you can turn your left hip towards the wall in the front. And try not to tilt that pelvis like this. Tuck the pelvis in. Then raise your arms up while lowering your hips down. Allow your trunk to sink more towards the ground. Keep the arms straight. Look straight. Move your head back. Slow and steady breath. And when you are stable, slowly transfer your body weight while lifting your back heel on your right leg and slide your left leg forward to transfer your body weight completely on the right leg. Then give a gentle push with your left leg to land your hands on the wall. Same drill or same steps that we did, just with the opposite side. Keep the right leg straight. Open the back of your knee so your right leg is straight. You're improving the flexibility at the back of your leg. At the same time, your top leg, it's not bent. Let it extend towards the wall behind and try to get the same extension in your torso. So you're not rounding your torso like this and bending the leg. Let both the extend. Create that one straight line from your heel all the way up through your hips, through your back towards the wall in the front. Slowly bring your leg down, back to Ardha Uttanasana. Take 2 to 3 breaths here, and when you are ready, slowly walk forward. Bring your mat next to the wall. Now we'll get into Uttanasana, forward bend using the wall. We're using it as a release pose. So maintain the intensity or the length that you create at the back of your legs to low or medium so that you can sink in the pose. You allow your body to relax. So your buttocks are on the wall, legs are slightly bent, and your hands can be hanging forward, and you can touch the floor, or you can bend your arms and catch hold of your elbows like this. Or if you have blocks at home, you can use those blocks to rest your hands. Objective of this pose is to relax and release. Let those muscles release the tension or tightness that we just had in the earlier pose. Slow and steady breath, and observe your breath. So you can extend, I'm sure, the back of your legs. Try to control that intention to extend the back of your legs and allow your legs to just release and relax. So imagine your muscles at the back of your legs like a rubber band, and we were extending both the ends of the rubber band when we were doing the previous asanas. And now we want the rubber band to come back to its natural state, which is soft and pliable. And to bring it to that state, we are bending our legs and letting release any tension or tightness we created earlier. And this is where breath helps. So, just by observing your breath, you also tell your brain, let the tension go, let the release, let it release. Slowly walk, slowly bring your torso up. Come at the center of your mat. Bring your feet together. Bring your hands to your chest in Namaskar Mudra, prayer position. Close your eyes. Move your head back. Lift your chin. Lift your chest. Move your shoulders back. Slow inhale and slow exhale. On an exhale, see if you can release your shoulders down towards the ground. Let them sink. Thank yourself for engaging in this short practice. It's always better to do something rather than not doing anything at all. So congratulate yourself for looking after your mind and body. See you next time. Namaste and thank you.